Welcome back. Do you have a to-do list? I mean, that endless proverbial I have to do task, chore after chore after chore list that just constantly seems to never end and always gets updated with new information, with new tasks, with new different challenges, and it just feels like it's so overwhelming and you just can't stop it. Well, unfortunately, I want to tell you that's kind of the metaphor for today as far as life goes and the way things go and how things operate. I, at one point in time, was very diligent about learning how to crochet. As a father and raising little girls, there was a time where I couldn't afford to make everything. I couldn't afford to go buy like sweaters and do all this stuff. So I had to make certain things in order to, make ends meet. We all hit that struggle at one point. And I was absolutely terrible at crocheting. I mean, I was terrible. And it took me months to actually get to do something to where they could wear it. And I had to go back and start with the basics. At first, I had a grand idea of, I'm going to make this and I'm going to make them blankets. I'm going to make, not knowing the amount of practice that I had to do in order to get to that level to do those things. Then I started making candles and so on and so forth. But the point of this is that when we're going through life and we're just doing tasks and we're just completing tasks because it's something that we have to do that pops up on us, we don't actually get the time to develop those skills that we need. Then those skills take us to another level, and that another level allows us to see other things. And it's being open to those experiences, being open to those changes, being open to that way of thinking that leads us down different paths, that lets us become the people that we wanted to be eventually. And don't get me wrong, eventually I got to the point where I started doing blankets and I started doing, little other knitted things and beaded jewelry and stuff like that. But I would never have gotten that experience if I hadn't started out small. Don't let that to-do list absolutely just blow up your mind and concepts and time frames to where you don't have the time to develop into the new person that you want to be. And to be cliche, I can say it's one stitch at a time. Take care. 24 hours better.